Hello everyone and welcome back to Silent Hill F. This is episode 15 where last time we obtained the Fox's Wedding ending, which is actually the bad ending. That is what it is referred to as when I was checking how to proceed with this one, our next ending, which is the Unpurified Sword. So you've got like this very strange feeling at the end where you've got this Fox's Wedding, which is what they refer to as the rainy day with sunshine, and you've got Hinako being kind of treated like an object between Shu and this dear lovely foxy this dear foxy husband to be. And then instead of talking about her like an object after that point, they tend to ignore her completely as they keep on talking and then share a little fist bump, and the frame rate takes a massive dip while Hinako is the massive monster, and that is the end. Oh, and not to mention the squished face post credits. I think that might have been Junko, like stepping on the face. That kind of is my thought, but who knows, really? We'll have to find out. We are now experiencing the other ending. We're in the household. We're back home. Shimizu household. I have saved us some time by running through the town to make it here. So we're going to progress through here, and I guess I'm going to keep a lookout for things that I haven't seen before and include those. This is probably going to be a shorter experience as a result, because the only change that is being made is the sword is unpurified. So when we get to this particular moment, I don't know if there are changes with this sword in mind, but we will just find out. If not, it's going to be one hell of a short experience. I'm planning to run through this, see if there's anything new, and experience this ending, plus doing the UFO ending as well. And then there is the true ending, the final ending, which will require a brand new playthrough because the clear game save file needs to have 2 ending completions on it. So you have to start fresh, run through it again, and then see how that one closes out. So this will be an episode comprising of 2 endings, I believe, and then it will be another New Game Plus run that will probably have some more surprises in store in regards to cutscenes with new information. Let's get on with it. We do have a new note that we've picked up here. So there you go. A note difference coming in. Maybe I missed it coming through, or maybe it is new, because when you have an unpurified sword, anything could happen. The washing machine flyer. Be mesmerized by the swirling dance of washing water. State-of-the-art electric washing machine. For the housewife who knows best. Washing machine of the future brought to you by electronics pioneer Toranami Denki. For the KM2 model, you can get that for a lovely price of 29,800 yen. Wash your husband's stinky underwear in blissful peace as the washing machine hums and whirls your underwear to a complete clean slate, as a good housewife should do. Terrible. He's like, honey, I'm going to sell my daughter in a marriage so you can get this washing machine. Junko's bed is here just like it was back then. Okay. Again, unless I just did not go into Hinako's room in the first sequence. God damn. Letter to Santa. Dear Santa, I've been a very good girl this year, and so I would like a ray gun, please. From Shimizu Hinako. A ray gun to fight the aliens. There you go. Couple of new things. We have some of those creepy dolls. A letter to Santa.
男の子になる。
この子はもっと小さい頃から男の子とも女の子とも遊んでたからね。
昭和って不思議な時代だよね。どうして子供の世界では男女が冷やかし合い互いに拒絶し合っているんだろう。学校でも異性と話をしただけでバカにされたり冷やかされたり、私はそういうのが昔から理解できなくてのけ者にされてた。男子とかくれんぼしたい時もあれば女子とお人形で遊びたい時もあった。でも男子は私を女扱いしてあんまり仲間に入れてくれなかった。女子は私が男子と遊んでるからって仲間外れにすることも多かった。お姉ちゃんはそれをひな子は見えている世界が違うのねって言ってたっけ。でもそんな私にも私のことを女扱いせずに遊んでくれる初めての親友ができたんだ。
おい、それお前の人形だろ。落としてるぞ。宇宙作戦本部応答せよ。新たな巨大融合を確認。直ちに迎撃に向かう。
That's nice. And also, that's new as well, because that did not play for me last time as well. So, I guess I should operate under the assumption that coming into the residence with an unpurified sword is going to definitely change some things, which is amazing. So you get to see Hinako's struggle with, I just want to be able to play games with the boys and play games with the girls sometimes. And kids have to be super immature. So then it pushes her to a point where she's like, well, I don't even want to be a girl because these girls are just like stupid and mean. And then the boys are playing the cool stuff. And I'm not able to play with either of them as a result. You know, I don't want to just play dolls and be sad. I want to play UFO. I want to play Space Wars. So just really frustrating for a girl growing up if they don't conform to the specific, like, this is what girls do, this is what boys do. And then they grow up and this is what happens. It was very interesting to see how, you know, you have this at a young age and you have this element of finding Shu as this friend and this partner, and then growing up and as a result of how you're seen by people, you're so connected and like this is the only friend that you have that's genuinely your friend, while, you know, you've got your other jealous friend and the other one who's like obsessed with you, that's like, you'll never leave me, and if you do, I'm gonna go crazy. And then having to deal with the fact that Shu likes Hinako just the way that she is, so now she feels like she can't change or like be her own person, because what if she changes, or what if she does something different and Shu doesn't like that and she loses her other only friend. And that you can see that there's like this element of her character, how she ends up falling into the Kotoyuki trap, where she's like, well, this guy loves me for who I am and whoever I want to be, and he's gonna take me away. And it's just a sad tale. But these scenes that we're getting, like particular flashbacks and new areas with the unpurified sword, is awesome. So let's see what else we can get. Hinako's diary. Just shut up, Dad. And you too, Mom. This is my decision. No, our decision. Don't act like either of you gets to have a say in this. I won't become like you. We won't become like you. I know you have ulterior motives. I'm just a pig to you, aren't I? Fattened up and ready for the slaughter, huh? You think I care about your money problems? Don't try and change the way we feel. Ooh, okay. Mixing like this element where there's like an arranged marriage scenario and it's a financial motivator, but then there is also this element that Hinako is feeling some actual proper affections based on how they've communicated and their interactions, whether that's foxy possession or not, and the way that they're drawn to each other. I guess it's like a situation where we're reading that it's not like she's just like accepting the situation and then also I don't know, maybe feeling her feelings after it's all happening and coming to realize that he's good, or whether there was any manipulation at play, but it is like this feeling of rebellion against parents as well, where it's like, we're going to be together and we're not going to be like you. So there's this outburst anger at the parents while also doing the thing that she really doesn't want to do, because she doesn't want to become her mother. It's a very confusing situation to be in.
マジでそれ冗談だろ。
大マジ。
そんなやつ俺知らねえよ。覚えてもねえよ。第一それが急に今頃になってわけがわかんねえよな。
どうしようか。相棒はどう思う？
それはひな子が自分で考えて決めるしかねえよ。俺が口出しできることじゃねえし。
おかしいよね。それに私女扱いされるの嫌だし、相棒だって似合わないって思うでしょ。
うん。
だよね。私も似合わないって思うし。
そう決めつけるなよ。答えを急ぐな。悪い癖だぞ。もっと時間をかけてゆっくりと考えろ。心を落ち着けて静かに心の中の自分と対話しろ。
そうだな。相棒の言う通りだ。
大丈夫か？また頭痛か？お前は悩み込むとすぐ頭痛に出るな。我慢せずに薬飲めよ。ひどくなってからじゃ遅いんだからな。
買ったやつ全然効かないんだ。
そうか。また俺が見繕ってやるから、お前の体質に合ったやつを探してみる。
ありがとう相棒。やっぱり頼りになるな。
いいか？どんな選択も焦って選んだら必ず後悔する。じっくり考えるんだ。それだけは絶対に約束しろ。
お姉ちゃんにも同じこと言われたよ。分かった相棒、約束する。
Wow. Whoa. Okay. So, couple things to note. It's really hard to decide or determine which of Hinako's feelings are hers or medicine fucking with her or Fox possession, whatever, or manipulation. So when we were reading that thing of like, I'm going to be better than you, mom and dad, I don't want to be like you, but we're going to be so good. I knee-jerk had a reaction of like, oh, it's interesting to think it's like, you know, maybe this is like rebelling against the parents where it's like, I'm not going to be like you, but I'm going to do better than you, and maybe there's no manipulation. But I'm also like, I can't really say that with a fact, because then when I get a scene like that, maybe that is already some form of persuasive element has come into play to sway her feelings on the matter and then make her feel like it's a conscious choice. This is the really amazing stuff when it comes down to interpretation of characters, story, themes, all of it, which is always very, very exciting. That being said, I don't know. But what I will say about this scene in particular between Hinako and Shu is this is insane how different this scene alone can be perceived, because I was just thinking that if this was the first ending that we were doing and we had the unpurified sword and we were going to do the purified sword version next, I would be viewing this scene as him, you know, being maybe overbearing but also caring in the form of, you know, I'm going to help you out with the medicine and this, you tend to get this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not viewing it in a sneaky way. But now that we know that there is like this full reveal of he's been putting that type of like medicine in the pills to communicate with his with her inner self, and then throwing out that as a line of like, you know, talk to your inner self about it. I'm like, oh my god. So it just takes on a whole different feeling, knowing what he's doing to her with the medicine while also being the supportive friend at the same time, but Shu obviously has a lot of complex feelings towards Hinako. While Hinako is going, man, I don't really like to be treated like a girl, but I don't know, this is unlike me. Do I go out and hang out with Kodayuki? But yeah, that was a fascinating little inclusion there. So I'm loving the scene changes between the sword being purified or not, because I remember now the last scene with Shu and Hinako was with the purified sword going into her room on the first cycle. That's where that conversation takes place with like the dress and like she's stomping on it instead of it being like Junko's bed in there. So very, very cool changes. Crazy stuff in regards to how we're going to interpret a scene like that. Oh my gosh, Shu, what a nice guy, you know? Gonna get our medicine in order. The stuff I'm purchasing isn't working. Surely he's not, you know, putting anything else in these pills of mine. Eee. All right, let's see if we get any scenes that are different now. We've got all the items that we need. We're going to be going into Hinako's room, and now it's going to be, I guess, I assume, again, we're doing that lovely assuming thing. I am assuming we'll get a new scene going in here. So we do have Sword and the Fox. Fox fell to the sword. Their seal upon the land vanished without a trace. The sword raises itself heavensward, the scales now dedicated to the rising sun. Now go, white bird, fly away and never come back. The white bird took to the air and flew towards the horizon, becoming a silhouette against the setting sun. Now nothing remained upon the land. I love that this specific puzzle changes based on, I guess, the ending that you're heading towards, because it is different and it does kind of represent, I guess, in a way, what we're doing for the ending, because the last one was like the fox with the bird together and that was the fox's wedding, and now this one is the fox fell to the sword and the white bird goes free. So let's take a look. We have the sword to the heavens, the fox has fallen, white bird goes free, and oh, hang on. Might need to change this. Wait. Sword battles upon a set of scales. The sword, fox fell to the sword, and their seal upon the land vanished. The sword raises itself heavensward. The scales now dedicated to the rising sun. Okay, so with the scales being dedicated to the rising sun, oh man, hold on. Because I think this is the heavens. This one's the heavens. That's the sword. That's our white bird going free. The white bird took to the air and flew towards the horizon, becoming a silhouette against the setting sun. Now nothing remained upon the land. So, nothing remained upon the land. So, do we have the bird going up, being free? And then the heavens might be there. Nothing remained upon the land. So swords raised to the heavens. I guess my brain is like, put the heavens up here, but then it says nothing remains upon the land. So nothing would be that. And then we have, like, the scales are mentioned in the thing, right? The scales now dedicated to the sun, and then the white bird taking to the air and flying towards the horizon dedicated to the sun. There you go. What was that about? That was crazy.
シュウ君が来てるって言ってるでしょ。
相棒、調子はどうだ？
調子って？私調子悪くないよ。
最近学校でも上の空じゃないか。俺たちが話しかけてもぼんやりしてるし、悩みすぎてまた頭痛がひどくなってるんじゃないかって思ってさ。
全然。
そうか。
うん、心配しすぎだよ。ごめんね、お手洗い行ってくるね。
うん。ひな子のお母さん言ってたな。最近隠れて何かを読んでいるって。これがそうなのか。ごめん、タンスの裏になんか見えたんで。
読んだ？
え？
何も読んでないよね。忘れて。週には関係ないから。
何も読んでないよ。というか字なんて何も。
ごめん、帰ってもらっていい？今日は体調が悪いの。
お前さ、
帰って。
分かった。また明日。
Damn, okay, so this version, Shu actually comes in and they have the conversation instead of tell him I'm not home. And she goes to the bathroom and he does go to Snoop because of what Mum says. There's a really interesting bit of dialogue in there that I caught where she's saying, you didn't read it, did you? Blah, blah, blah. There's nothing to do with you. And he gets cut off when he goes to say it. He's like, I didn't read it. But, and then it was like, but there's nothing, or like, but there's like, and I'm very curious about that. I'm very curious about that. Because I was wondering if he was going to say he didn't read it, you wouldn't then say, but there's, you know, it was about this because he didn't read it. I'm wondering if the voice line that was, if it didn't get cut off, was going to say like, but there wasn't even anything on the page. You know, like there was nothing to read because there are these foxy letters of manipulation. So maybe it's like magic letters and there's not even anything actually written on them. And it's like for your eyes only type words, you know, like only she can see them or read them. Or even better, maybe the words that appear are like words that are things that she wants to hear, you know, like so the perfect words are written to her. That's a very interesting thought if that is the case. I wonder if we'll learn that though. Again, I'm leaping. I'm not just reaching, I'm leaping off a building at Shu just saying, but there's nothing, and me wondering if there's actually anything properly written on the letters or not. So it's just like that's a fascinating thought to see how far this potential foxy manipulation could go, and it could be protected in that sense where if it was ever discovered or read by someone else, it would be like either nothing or, you know, just drawings. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what Hinako has to say to us this time.
私おかしいのかな。心がね、自分でも不安になるくらいにすごく大きく早くおかしくなっていくの。咲子に聞いたらそれは恋なんじゃないかって言うんだけれど、本当にそうなのかな。私が想像していた恋っていうのはもっともっとじっくり温かで酸っぱいんだけれどほんのり甘くてくすぐったくて、そういうものだと思ってた。でもね、今の私はそれとは全然違う。これは温かで酸っぱくて甘いんだけれど、まるで誰かに足をつかまれて沼の底に無理やり引きずり込まれるような、そんな感じなの。とても心地いいよ。でもね、なぜかずっと 心のどこかで怖さも覚えているの。これは本当に恋なのかな。私だけが特別なのかな。あなたはどう思う？ねえねえねえ。いや、わからない。でも一つだけわかるよ。あなたのその気持ちは多分シュウに感じたものとは全く別の、全く異形の何か。私とあなた、どちらもヒナコだけれど、きっとどちらかが間違っている。お願い。もし私が間違っていたなら、私を殺して、ねえ解放して。さもなきゃ私があんたを殺すから。
Oh, so it does the face coming off scene again, but different. God. Her acting is phenomenal. Like, I know it can be sometimes a little bit harder when we are being faced with not our primary or preferred language when we sort of analyze performance, because we relate to like what we know the most. But I love playing games that feel like they naturally belong in the Japanese language, like Yakuza, like this, like Sekiro, games like that really fit the tone, and it feels right. And yeah, this is one of those sequences where you just see the phenomenal voice acting. And another one that I'd like to do in the future, probably in my own time, because it is a bit of an ask, but the Nier series, mainly Nier Automata, I'd really like to experience in its Japanese dub as well, because I have only heard very, very good things about it. But the English dub is what I played of that, because I'd played the English dub of Replicant, and it just felt right for me to play it that way. And that's sort of a game, or like a type of game, where I'm okay with playing English dubs more, like with the more like Final Fantasy type gaming experiences that have a dub attached. I'm not too attached to playing the Japanese dub of that. Man, I literally pressed the dodge button too. I dodged right into him. Get away from me, I've got places to be. We have a new note here. The Diary of an Infatuated Boy. Last time, it was very different attitude. Diary of a Determined Youth. This says, I'm embarrassed that I, a boy, was rescued by a girl, but I can't forget her face. She's all I think about. I can't even focus on my studies. The one thing I do know is that I can't talk to my mother about this. I wonder if I can run into her again if I hang around outside. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. If I ever find her, I want to call her name and see her turn my way. I want Hinako. I need her. I need her. I want to hold her in my arms. I'll make her my wife so she'll be mine forever and ever. I'll be able to do anything I want when I'm heir. That's what my mother said. If I become the heir, then I can make Hinako my wife. Eee. Okay. Hey. Got a bit of a different vibe to it, I feel. The actual motive, perhaps, instead. An infatuated boy instead of a determined youth. Oh, God. Okay, so I did intentionally not go back, because I was like, I will eventually get this cutscene again and hear it so much clearer. It's so funny. The first time around, I was just so locked into the cutscene that I didn't even notice it. And now that I'm watching it for the second time, that fucking vine boom is so clear to me now. Put the ring in, it's just boom. Holy.
よくここまでついてきてくれた。
一緒だからここまで来られました。
もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい。最後まで。
Almost done. Skip to the chapter of resolve. Yeah. Okay. Skipped. With the sword. Off we go. I'm going to be very intrigued about what happens here. So, what happens is the Hinako in here takes the elixir. We get banished. We're disintegrated. We're gone. I don't think that's happening this time. Now, we are in possession of the elixir, but clearly there is a difference. This sword, unpurified. So, will we kill Hinako, the one who was asking, if I'm wrong, kill me? Will we be fighting Hinako instead of fighting someone like Shu? Will we be fighting Kotoyuki himself? That's one hell of a marriage. I'm excited to see. Or do we fight Junko? Who's our boss?
そんなにもあなたには未練があるの？
私であって何が悪いの？私はまだ、いえ、いつまでも私でいたいのに。
あなたの気持ちもわかる。不安よね。怖いわよね。でもそれは乗り越えられるものなのよ。乗り
越えるかどうかは私が決めること。誰にも勝手に決めさせたくない。
もう遅すぎるの。あまりに遅すぎる。これは。
It's the other way around. She gets frozen instead. Dude. Whoa.
遅いも早いもない。
Oh, she was protecting. Dude, amazing. So last time the doll like appears and then she's like, and then she's gone. It's like on her shoulder. And this time the other way around to protect her. That is amazing. Okay, don't think we're fighting Junko then. Junko is still removed from the board. I love that we get this every single time too. Just the complete rage room, smash everything. Just this cathartic release of emotion.
清水ひな子の決断なの。決断は私がした。私が求めるものは新しい性。お前は消えろ。決断は私がした。お前が消えろ。清水ひな子に戻れ。
Oh, we are fighting ourselves. Okay, so it's another version of this fight. Damn, okay. I'm gonna be real, I was kind of hoping that it would have been a fight. I was hoping it would have been a fight against like just like normal fox form, you know, Cole? That's alright. We can do this with the sword. Gotta fight with the sword for thematic purposes, given the whole angle on the unpurified sword being the whole point. Oh man, let me get these damage increases. Let's go. What? Whoa!
花嫁にはふさわしくない舞だ。
Whoa!
あなたは一体何者なの。
その言葉はそのまま返そう。君こそ何者だ。ひな子に何がついた。どうやってこの聖域に入り込んだ。正体を見せろ。 ひな子
Oh! Wait.
信じてたぜ相棒。お前なら絶対に示せると思ってた。自分の本当の気持ちをな。汚れめ、どこから入り込んだ。
Oh my god, nine-tailed fox energy right here. Oh, that's sick.
ひな子、逃げるぞ。
Oh, oh, dude. Whoa.
あなたは何者なの。 Oh my fucking god, dude. That is fantastic. That's a fantastic Mr. Fox right there. Look at that shit. This is an Elden Ring boss fight. For real. The fucking speech coming in time with the lightning. That is top tier. The fact that we're fighting Hinako and then mid-blow on her, it's actually being deflected by Koroyuki is really interesting. I love the transformation though. I was gonna get real curious there where Shu had hit him, and I was wondering if his mask was gonna come off, and it was gonna look different because he looked super nice in the previous ending,
So I was wondering if it was going to be different this time. We didn't see that, but we got this. Incredible visuals to get thrown into this arena battling the fox that way. Oh, that has got me cheesing. Defeat the Shichibi. And also the mention of I tried to do it by your human custom, but now I got to do it this way. And it'll be spirited away by a fox. Oh, man. Oh, that was the counter. Okay, dude. Dude, imagine missing out on a boss fight and a sequence like this by not doing multiple endings, man. Like, oh. Ooh. Do I just have to get to him first, or what? Can I hit him? I don't think I can hit him. I think I might just have to survive the wave of enemies. And we're not doing so good at that. Ooh, wait. Ooh. We're giving you a clean. We're giving you a clean. We're washing the bloody fox. Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh. Oh, God. Bro. You want to beat me? I have 6 first aid kits. Come on. Bring it. Bring it, boss. Huh. Okay. Can I dodge that or no? Surely. Surely I can do something about that. Ooh, the backspin. Oh, oh, oh. Dude. These attacks are so sick. Ooh. Well, I can't counter from that distance. You've left me. No choice. Alright. Yeah, we can counter it. It's just much quicker. Ooh, that looks so sick. Dude, the perfect dodge counter just makes me so happy. Oh. Come on. Oh, I timed it. I got it. Oh my god. Oh, that was a... No. Damn it. I fucked that up. I love that I'm like getting the dodges, but then when there's an actual counter moment, I'm like, no. We're all about the dodge counters, not the real counters. Can I get to you before you... Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, no. 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 All right. I was like, maybe I could run to him really quickly, but no. All right, let's not fuck this up now, shall we? Dude, needing to fight so many of these, even like in a weakened form is still a lot. Do I have full focus, full stamina right now? What is happening? I think I do. Okay, hang on. My stamina is pulsating. And they're still dodging all of them. Bro. Okay, my stamina has run out. Oh. Okay. We're actually, in a pretty dangerous situation. We're in a pretty dangerous situation in terms of our health right now. He's much tougher. Oh, my dude. Oh my god, wow. These attacks are fucking insane. Dude, alright, he's changed up his whole thing. I'm gonna go... Nah, dude, I'm actually gonna get cooked now. I'm burning... I had so many fucking first aid kits, so this is actually hilarious. Holy shit. Dude, I can't read these attacks. I can't read these attacks because they're all fucking new now. He's changed up his whole thing. Oh, dude, no. Oh no, bro. Oh. This is the worst time to be faced with like a brand new set of attacks when I've burned through all of my healing items. Oh, man. And we can tell that he's going to do a whole other thing after this because he's still got blood on him. So he's going to have to do that at least once more. Nah, man. I'm gonna die. Oh, wait. It dropped a bandage on the ground. Are you giving me healing right now? That's crazy. You're gifting me with healing right now? I'll take it. Okay, he's gonna do it again. Oh no, bro. And it's getting worse each time. It's getting worse and worse each time in terms of the enemies that we have to fight against. Oh, dude, I hate getting stuck in an animation. That's actually tragic. Dude, you want me to fight two of these fucking things, man? You want me to fight two of these things so close together? I don't even think I have to fight them. I don't know. I think I can't tell if there's actually a better outcome for this fight if I leave them alive or if I do kill them. Oh. At first I thought I've got to kill him, but it seems that once we wait out the scene and he explodes, it's over anyway. Oh my god, first aid kit. Okay. A kindness. The game is extending me a kindness. They're like, hey, we'd like you to win. We know it's on hard difficulty, but you've got this far. Alright, so we're gonna try and just survive with this pitiful amount of healing items. Will the fox change his moves even more at this point? I don't know. Oh no. I guess I was gonna say maybe it like speeds up this sequence, but I don't think it does because we spent like this whole time fighting the weaker tier enemies in the first phase of this. I can't really tell. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. That is the... Okay, there you go. That's the confirmation. If you kill the enemies, you don't take damage when he explodes. If there are still enemies remaining, it will deal damage to you and then you will die. Okay, there you go. Now we'll redo the fight and hopefully not burn through all of our healing items and then just totally choke. But this fight is so cool. I wonder how much faster this fight would go if we had, like, the heavy axe and we were doing the counters instead. Because I'm pretty sure the sword, from what I've been able to see, is not actually strong. It's just durable. And I thought I would have more than enough in terms of the healing items, you know, so there's a few that I actively like didn't pick up. And I probably should have picked those up and threw away the toolkits as a result. Okay. So we're gonna lock in on this. We'll take this so we can get... we don't have to worry about stamina for this one. And that's probably what we're going to do in the next sequence as well. We'll save them for these specific phases of the fight. Because then I just Can do infinite sword strikes, no worries, I suppose. Yeah, so I just... So yeah, definitely can't do anything to this. I guess maybe once you've defeated the enemies, it might speed up this. Okay, I guess it does, yeah, okay. Now that I've done it a second time and I kind of have a bit more of an understanding about what the deal is with it, I can see... We're locking in. We are locking in. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, hello. This is the Hinako who is determined not to get married fighting right now. I'll tell you that much. Except for that. Oh my god. That with the fucking tail swipe is nasty. Okay. Oh, I'm really trying to work on the timing of that drop. It's hard when it's like a timing based thing instead of a visual thing. I'm just trying to be like, okay, this seems like an appropriate time for the drop. Oh man, I was too distracted by the shit in the water. God damn it. And then the tail strike. Oh, what? Oh, okay, yep, sure. Sure. Two in a row, baby. 2 in a row on that. He keeps saying that. We're like, we get it, boss. Yeah, all that you've done for me. Yeah, sure. And just me. Definitely not, you know, you as well. You need me, buddy. Oh, I accidentally dodged twice there. So I didn't get to do the counter. I'm running after you, buddy. You ain't got nowhere to go. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have ran after you. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, yep. All good. Oh, okay. Bro. Trapping me in here, eh? Ah. So bad at blocking that. Three for 3 on that one. We're doing okay with that. All right, second phase of this. I hate the fucking blocking, like not blocking, but the just like the constant dodging with these guys and how easy it is to get stun locked by them all doing the attack. God damn. Oh, getting hit by that spike, man. Kind of wish I could stagger them a bit with my attacks so I wouldn't have to worry so much about them attacking me through them. This is literally the best use in the game for the stamina items. Just to be smacking them all to pieces. And the worst time for it to leave me. Literally the worst time for you to leave me. Okay, so we got all of those, so I shouldn't take any damage. And then third phase. Gotta lock in. Love that I can use the toolkit on this, even though there's no reason for it. Okay, here we go. I need to lock in on these attacks. Ooh, wait, what the hell? Wow, we're already here. Okay. Here we go then. Dude, I love getting stuck in an animation. I'm gonna use a different weapon than the sword, because this might do more damage, I don't know. This is genuinely so hard because there's just so much mass to them, and I have to try and so much mass to them, and I have to try and see where they're coming from, where their attacks come in. Is it only these three? If it is, we're doing well at least, I think. Okay. Oh, it was only three. Nice. Okay. Fuck yes. Oh, there wasn't even a fight after. Oh, dude. Nice.
あなたの求愛を生涯忘れません。そしてありがとう。
ひやこ、こっちだ。早く。行きなさい。後始末は私の方でつけておく。お前と宇宙戦争ごっこで遊んだことを思い出した。だからお前は俺とヒナコの戦友だ。早く行くといい。私が宇宙人の役になって君を食べてしまうこともできるのだからね。また会おう、戦友。男なら引き際も大事か。
Wow. Whoa, that is a hard cut. There is no music. There's no music. I don't think that is intentional. There's definitely supposed to be some music here, right? There's no music. I don't know if something happened to my game and it's actually glitched out my music. That might actually be the case, which is unfortunate.
大丈夫か？
ありがとう。シュウが助けてくれなかったら、私は自分の勇気を保てなかった。
逆だろ。お前が自分の勇気を出したからこそ、俺はお前を助けようと思ったんだぜ。
Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm so sorry. Obviously, I have no control over this. It's just a very unfortunate. The cutscene is kind of out of sync as well. I can see it with the facial animation, like just then. And there's also new music. So I don't know what's happened, but that just is unfortunate. Especially as we like reach the ending.
その勇気を持つのに時間をかけすぎて大勢に迷惑をかけた。
そのためにお前が自分の人生を諦めなくちゃならないってのは俺はおかしいと思うぜ。
ありがとう相棒。それにしてもお前ネクタイ似合わないな。
うっせえ、お前だってそれ似合ってねえよ。
うっせえ。
Oh my god. At the very end of this one, having the radio talking about geysers, like an environmental thing, and that we've been reading about how there's the toxic water dragon and on all of this kind of shit in relation to, you know, the like the mines and situations like that. And oh man, it's so cool to see that being teased now as well, because is that now another potential angle of like, we have to have people evacuate the town, and did we not evacuate the town in time? And does that explain what the fog is? Is the fog this fucking do we have like gas from the geysers? You know, has that like poisoned the town? So many other ways to think about it. Oh my god. Okay. Incredible. We have now gotten the fox wets its tail. Now, I will not save over this one, but I will save over this one. Yes, and as you can see, there is 2 endings on each, because obviously we had a split save file. So now what we have to do is we will be doing the New Game Plus 2 on this one right here, because that is the one that we put the most investment into leveling up our like faith and stuff like that and getting our stats up. So that is what we will go into that one with. But now we are going to be looking at the UFO ending. So I will probably be pulling up a guide for that, the locations of the radios and the posters. And I think once we gather those, the ending is able to be obtained. I think it's a bit of an earlier one, so we'll grab that, and then we will be able to look forward to the real ending. But yeah, genuinely, my thoughts. Immediate thoughts is very unfortunate about the music. Sorry about that. That's just we're in silence right now, Silent Hill. But the fight was just incredible. I thought there was going to be another phase with the fox after that moment. So I was like heavily prepared, holding onto my healing items, and I didn't even need it then. And then we smashed it out. So it was cool to work our way through that. We're actually so close, but then we could have first tried it with that in mind, but I decided to experiment at the worst time of, hey, what happens if we leave the enemies alive? Oh, we die. So that was really cool to see, smash out the fox and see that, you know, we'd like sort of beat some sense into him. And then there's a nice little moment kind of between Shu and Korayuki there. Now he's left in the shrine. It definitely a bit of a sudden end in regards to like having him left behind in there, but I do think it's cute how Shu and Hinako leave. And then the cutscene was out of sync, unfortunately, and then they run away. But now is going to be the really interesting part of seeing how all of these endings can maybe come together and tie into each other. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to restart the game, fix up the music situation, and have a look at this UFO ending. Nice, there you go. Okay, there is different music here. There you go. And that is why I am glad that I reloaded. Cool. All right. I wanted to check the credits, do a quick autosave reload with the music actually working, and listen to it. We don't want to miss out on end credits music, right? Very cool that we got some new music too. It would be kind of cool if, like, during the end credits sequence, we actually got a whole new spread of images that gave us stuff related to it. I think we can tell by the music, it feels much more uplifting. You know, if you ignore what's on screen right now. But a much lighter theme playing. And now with that in mind, I can obviously see the comparison between this ending and the last one, because I was like, damn, it doesn't feel like so terrible, even though it kind of is. There's like this weird aura of like people, I guess, maybe it's like that feeling of when people just kind of settle for something and they find a contentment in that, and that's what they did at the end, despite having Hinako's cut off face screaming. But this one, you know, Shu and Hinako get to like run away and escape together. She made that choice for herself, fighting against the fox, and he remains behind. No longer covered in blood, but oh man, just such a really, really cool boss fight. And yeah, it definitely takes an unexpected turn, because I was like, okay, we're fighting Hinako again. But then as it just like hard cuts to that exact moment right there. And Korayuki then transforming into the fox after Shu gives him a nice good smack. So good. Just an iconic scene. And yeah, obviously it's unfortunate that such a cool moment on our first run, we were robbed of the music, at least here, but had to quickly double check and give it a listen. So that was very, very nice. And it looks like we might have some music here as well. I don't know if this cutscene will remain out of sync though.
丈夫か？
ありがとう。シュウが助けてくれなかったら、私は自分の勇気を保てなかった。
逆だろ。お前が自分の勇気を出したからこそ。
Okay, it's still out of sync,
俺はお前を
unfortunately.
助けようと思ったんだぜ。
その勇気を持つのに時間をかけすぎて大勢に迷惑をかけた。
そのためにお前が自分の人生を諦めなくちゃならないってのは俺はおかしいと思うぜ。
God damn,
あ
dude.
りがとう。
Do you know what I notice is that, like, right here, I pause and it actually jumps ahead. Like, it gets further out of sync the longer that I leave it. And if I pause, it actually catches up to where it should be. I think it did that. It did that briefly last time. Like, it did a slight jump cut.
相棒、
But look at that. If I do that, look, it's in sync now. But now it'll probably go out of sync again. So funny.
それにしてもお前ネクタイ似合わないな。
うっせえ、お前だってそれ似合ってねえよ。
うっせえ。
I think what's really intriguing about a scene like this as well is like escaping together as partners and it being like the good ending. The fact that we know what Shu was doing with like the medicine still gives it like this sinister undertone of like he might have had good intentions there, but it was still like doing something without her informed consent on hey, I'm gonna be slipping these drugs into your drugs, if you know what I mean. You know, it's wild. But then hitting us with this is so good. Hitting us with that is amazing. That makes the final true ending one very exciting to pursue. And now returning to the title screen, look at this. We have another new main menu screen, which is so cool. We have the candy store being our one bright spot in the sun, while all of this growth is still lingering around it. Now, in terms of the UFO ending, I think you have to do it from a particular point. So I will be starting a new game, finding the broadcasts, and then finding the posters. So I will obviously just include those particular scenes and moments, and then we will see how this one closes out. All right, some amazing and lucky news, everyone. Some amazing and lucky news. In the New Game Plus run, we went into that tunnel, right? And we checked that radio and it played the UFO broadcast. So we have already listened to one, okay? So stay with me. And what that means is, luckily, the earliest save file I had remaining in my long list of save files, quite literally the last one to be overwritten, was during this part of the game on the way to Rinko's house. This is, because I did have to look up a guide, just where these like UFO things are located. This poster is found in Chapter 3, where we are now, and then the other two are found in Chapter 5, and then you find one more item and you will be able to unlock the ending in that chapter. So, thank God. So I don't have to actually start all the way from the beginning. We've already heard the UFO broadcast, so if we go through here, this is where poster number 1 is located, and just a shame that I missed it when we ran through last time. The Great Space Invasion 1, now in brilliant color! Experience terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens. Oh, cool. Oh, that's sick. I love that. So that did not happen last time. And I guess that is because we discovered the posters out of order. The Great Space Invasion. Shu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Wars game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much I couldn't stop crying for days. An amazing level of trauma. And then we end up enjoying playing the game with Shu. So that is the first poster. Now we actually have to go through this sequence, the dark corridors once again. Then once we are in the chapter after that, we can look for the remaining 2 posters and the final item and get the review. So I'm going to go through all of that and save you all the time right now. All right, we have the second poster. Now, the second and third posters, we have seen them. We have run past them and inspected them because we found them out of order just roaming around. So we found the third one, then we found the second one. And I think the funny thing about that, honestly, is that first one is a little bit tucked away, possible to find if you are navigating through correctly and, you know, maybe actually looking at the walls. I didn't know what I was looking for at that point, right? So missed that one, and then you come down from this direction into this part of the town and then make your way down here. So you're actually more likely to find the third poster before the second with that in mind, because you come through here, you're going to go check out here, then you come across the poster, which is up this way. Like if you're just, I'm going to go take a look around. You have to go all the way down here for poster number 2. And that's obviously on the way to the school. So now I got to backtrack all the way back up there. So that's why it's a secret UFO ending. They're not going to make it super easy on you. Inconceivable! Is there a secret invasion of body-snatching aliens? They may already be among your loved ones. Cool. And now there's 2 UFOs. And now I guess there will be 3 when we go to the third poster. Okay, and now poster number 3. The mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects on the back of your loved ones' heads? 3 UFOs have indeed been spotted. Awesome. Okay, now we have all of them implemented. So, first Space Wars, second Space Wars, third one, and this is about the movie. Since this was the inspiration of Space Wars, I was thinking it'd be an exciting story. Apparently that only applies to the last scene, with the rest of it just being a sci-fi horror movie. Shu didn't like that when he was younger, and so it was his dream to fight back with his very own space army. That's one of the things I like about Shu. He doesn't let reality hold him back. And there you go. Now, there is one more thing left to find. I think it is it's a review of the movie, and it's somewhere. I'm gonna go find it, and then let's see the ending. Okay, so apparently what we're looking for is very much close by. So once you find poster number 3, they're actually pretty kind to you. Okay, you can hear it as well. That's cool. Okay, so I have to defeat the creatures this way. That's really cool. Oh, put me down now. That's really cool. Because I think I asked the question once where I was like, are there actually going to be like enemies this way? Or like, sorry, is there going to be anything for us to actually get? And I kind of just was like, oh, I don't know. But hey, what a place to hide it, you know? In a story section where they're like, we got to run away from here. That's pretty clever. I mean, at least we can be grateful that they, you know, if you're not doing it the way that I'm doing it, which is just trying to achieve the ending. I appreciate that they at least put a sound cue there for you after you find poster number 3. Nice, and I got the achievement for defeating this guy for the first time. Oh, cool, there it is. All right, hold on. We're not out of the woods yet. Hold on. How was that not a counterattack with him? I'm gonna run out of weapons in a sec if I'm not careful. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Is this what? Hello? What the hell? Jeez, maybe I should have just rushed and interacted with the thing. I'm trying to clear out my area, but apparently that's just gonna get me in trouble. Oh. Okay, here we are. Enemy defeated. We're clear. Let's have a clean moment just to analyze this. We have a flying saucer and a pickup. Movie review of The Great Space Invasion. Although this work features UFOs and humans who are being controlled by aliens, the aliens themselves never make an appearance on screen. Instead, this film illuminates the corrosive power of suspicion. Sometimes trying to distinguish one's fellow man as friend or foe can be the real horror. In one particularly chilling scene, local residents of the town where the UFO was sighted are mistakenly targeted as body-snatching aliens. The accusing humans scream and jeer as they send their own kind to a detention center. What's worse, anyone who dares speak against the group is seen as one of them and is locked up as well. One can only ask oneself, is coerced solidarity among humans really solidarity at all? At the end of the movie, the number of people killed during the alien invasion is shown. Interestingly, far more humans were killed by their fellow man than attacks from UFOs. Perhaps the aliens left Earth at the end not because they lost, but because they believed humankind was not worth taking over. The Great Space Invasion is a movie that provides somewhat interesting social commentary to its audience, but anyone looking forward to a fun action romp will be sorely disappointed. Rating 6.5 out of 10.
やはりこれは奴らの仕業かもしれない。
奴ら？
そう、宇宙人だよ。奴らは地球をずっと狙っている。そして隙あらば人間をさらい入れ替わっているんだ。凛子だって俺だって雛子だって、ひょっとしたら本人のふりをしている宇宙人かもしれない。
私は宇宙人じゃない。見破る方法はあるのか？あるよ。
おお。
あんた死んだはずじゃん。そいつにやられて。この子は私が作った対宇宙人決戦用人型サーチ&デストロイロボのロボコちゃん。この子は人間に化けた宇宙人を見つけて自動で駆除してくれるの。バッテリー切れね。
じゃあそいつに殺されたあの咲子は宇宙人？
私そいつに追いかけ回されたんだけど、
雛子に宇宙人の匂いがついてたみたい。
雛子が宇宙人かもしれないし、雛子の身近な友人が宇宙人かもしれない。
あいつらは記憶までコピーする。でも完璧じゃないの。雛子、何か自分しか知らない秘密を話して。
凛子は柊の髪の毛を集めて自分の枕に入れてたことがある。いやー、そういうのをまじないで夢くらい見たっていいでしょ。
次、凛子。
雛子は林間学校でパンツを脱衣所に忘れて名乗り出られなかったことがある。凛子、地獄の炎で焼かれろ。
このパンツは誰のだって先生が呼びかけるけどさ、あれ名乗り出られるわけないよな。
昭和ってプライバシーなかったからね。
凛子は体育を休んだ た時にシュウの脱いだ服を
ひなこはシュウと喧嘩した次の日にシュウのリコーダーに。
俺宇宙人より女子の方が怖えよ。
それまでお互いの記憶に間違いはないようだね。じゃあ次は私たちだね。シュウは青年誌のグラビアページをスクラップしてて本棚の裏に隠してる。水着ポスターにクラスの女子の顔写真を貼り付けたことがある。
待て分かった。じゃあ今度は俺の番だ。サクコがブラをつけ始めたのは小6の新学期から。きなことリンコは小5の夏休み明けだ。どうだ。
宇宙人ではなかったけれど
女の敵はあぶり出せたようね。ひなこやお家に帰るよ。
宇宙人は大丈夫？
町内会の人たちがみんなやっつけてくれたぞ。
じゃあね
また明日。
今夜はね、ひなこの大好きなハンバーグだよ。
それお姉ちゃんの好物だってば。
Ah, the dog! Oh my god, the dog is real! Oh my god, they even put the dog in there! That's perfect. Incredible. Oh, I'm glad the music's working this time. Let's go! This is my first UFO ending that I have actually achieved. How good is that? Silent Hill F got me to work towards not only multiple endings, but the UFO ending while I'm at it. Because you may as well, right? The first Silent Hill game to motivate me and to encourage me to go through multiple playthroughs. You gotta give them props for that. I'm very happy about it too. The music's so good. I love that it's literally like Sakuko is like, yeah, so I made this. It's actually an alien hunting robot. I feel like they were hinting at the parents being aliens because they mixed up the favorite food, but... Oh, someone got picked up in the UFO. Someone's in there with the dog. It's James. I love that it's like, we didn't find any aliens, but we found this fucking pervert. God damn it. Oh, they're all getting picked up in the UFO. The dog is abducting them all. Will we get a post-credits scene for the UFO ending? I love the way that it was handled like a manga as well, instead of it being like a full cutscene. It really works with the style, I think. I love that there's even a unique way of having the credits designed around the music as well. That's really sick. Ooh, it might only be those two that get picked up in the UFO. Oh my god, it's Australia. Yo, representation. Because we're nearby Japan. We get included because Japan's right there. Oh, no, there you go. We've got 3 in there. 3 in the UFO at the end. And then the normal credits. Wonderful. So no UFO post credits. We're already treated enough. But that was really cool. And a way to finish the game by chapter 5. Which is really funny. The Great Space Invasion achievement has been unlocked. And we can now save that over another file. Now, because I'm obviously reloading a different file, this is going to be, yet again, another save file that is going to have a different icon on it. We will achieve all of the endings on separate threads. You know why? Because it saves me time and I get to at least experience it. And with that one, do we have a new main menu or not? Do we have a UFO themed one? No, and that's okay. It's a secret ending. But with that one, we will be bringing this episode of Silent Hill F to a close, a big one encompassing The Fox Wets Its Tail and the Great Space Invasion. We now have the ability to start a new game +2 from one of our completed playthroughs, not taking any red capsules, purifying the sword, and offering the brooch, which is the new thing to throw in here. I'm very much looking forward to new cutscenes for this final ending, as well as how it will actually close out the story. And I hope you're excited to join me as well. So thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you'll join me for the following episodes, and I will see you next time.